see what other kind of chaos we're gonna get into here. Alright, Karth actually has all of his magic back. Alright, let's just head on out. If T3's gonna die, he's gonna fucking die.
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do.
Oh, okay, right. We have to go to the shop. We have to go to the shop. Looks like there's a couple of chumbos over here.
That's another one from me. That's another one from me.
Was? No.
That's another one from me.
From downtown!
Let's see what you got.
I really do love the deflection. That is so good. Especially since we're not using any lightsabers or anything, I feel like it's really solid. Alright, we're gonna get some health back here. So many choices. Alright, I think I was working on her rapid shot. Yeah, let's give her the top one of those. I like that. She's just a dude with another dude hanging out with other dudes. The Gand silencer. Yipes! Well, T3's dead.
Let's move. That's another one from me.
Just shoot him! Shoot him in the dick! Did you guys shoot him in the dick? Why are you charging in there? Why are we charging into combat? That's like, just, you have a gun. Stay back? What are your aggressive? Ranged.
I'm good to go.
Ranged. Crazy assholes. Nah, we're just gonna go charge into combat, don't worry. Okay. I was about to say, it looks like there's nobody here, and then there's people here. Okay, great. Well, let's fight. Somebody help me! Oh god, Karth is dead. Yep, that's dead. He's back. No, charging in there. What the hell is wrong with you? God, nothing like blindly charging into things. I think I'm just gonna use her. Fuck, dude. You guys make some, what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking stupid decisions. God, man. Yikes. That's all I'm saying. Yikes. Freaking yikes, man. Yikes. I do like looting corpses, though. Was this the guy that had the HK part? Okay, he won't sell to me right now.
Pure Bazak.
Pure Bazak. Pure Bazak. Oh, right. I said I wanted to be her, though, didn't I? I could just have her spam the, Your path returns you here, and I'm thankful. How may I assist you? Let's see what you have. It's got crystals. That does more damage. Maybe we could buy that for our lightsaber. Oh, art? No, I don't have one. I mean, it gives 2+ damage. That could be helpful. Pure Bazak. I'm a little saddened that this guy, this Odin dude, I would like to buy. It was no trouble. Leave me alone or I'll sell you back to Coden. He's not supposed to be there. That's not good that he doesn't have anything for sale. What? Do you like switch her weapons or something? Well, there we go. It's not good that she's the focus right now of getting attacked.
Say the word. Know where that came from?
Yep, she's dead. Like, have Atton here just be like the target of everything. All right. I was doing this. He doesn't get a lot of Jedi powers. Speed, maybe? I don't really know what would be good for him other than healing, so we'll stick with that for now. He really doesn't get a lot of Jedi powers going around. I don't mind him having the ability to heal. It's helpful. At least right now it's helpful. You feeling better there, Mira? Little Mimi. Little Mimi. You said you were gonna warn me about problems. Hey, I see a shape. Is someone there again? Welcome to Yen Shops, my eyes are old, but I can see you want something of me. Can you change our ship's ID signature? We have a blank transponder code. Yes, this is what I could do for you. What ID signature do you want to use? One of the ID signatures received from B5D8. Who's B5D8? The Silver Ziffers? Torna's Prophets? The Silver Ziffers. As you say, just one moment. I don't know what a Silver Ziffer is. It's done. Much luck to you, visitor. Ebon Hawk will be intercepted by Godo's yacht. Two party members will be able to board it to save Durkamilei III. Who's the first person? I mean, we're sending Kriea. And we'll send Atton. This is really long. Way more involved than I expected it to be. They are fleeing, running away to their very ugly junk ship. No, they're going to rescue their leader, brother, from Godo. That means they have a way to reach him. Follow that ship. All the space traffic around Nar Shadaa should hide our pursuit. And you guys are pretty far behind. Oh no! Intercepted!
was expecting someone taller. I hope you are not in too much pain to hear my words and understand them. I am KOTOR, one of the officials representing a percentage of non-sanctioned trading here in both the YouTube system and Republic space. And I had a question for you. Are you a Jedi?
Debatable. I have no ties to the Jedi Order. No, I turned from the Jedi long ago. I am a Jedi.
Good. I am already wasting precious minutes in granting you this audience, and I do not wish to waste any more. I have gone to considerable expense and effort to bring you here. It is because I have a job for you.
You have a strange way of asking for my help. Go ahead. I'm listening. There were easier ways to get my attention. That why you hired every bounty hunter and assassin in the galaxy? Too afraid to show yourself except by hologram?
Yes, but I am not in the habit of asking for things, and you were so difficult to find even after that small incident on Paragus. There is something important to me I need protected. The Republic, it is broken. What happened on Paragus has set in motion events that I can no longer control. Not to be melodramatic, but I fear it has broken the galaxy irrevocably. This has occupied much of my attention, and there seems to be no
Irrevocably.
way to resolve the situation.
That guy had never seen the word irrevocable before? Irrevocably. Count Dooku. Closing at work sucks for that? Yeah, it'll do that sometimes. You know, you get all worked up, you get a lot of adrenaline going, and then it's hard to get back to sleep. You gotta unwind. I find eating is helpful and reading. It's always nothing that like keeps your brain in motion for too much. Reading always does something. It tires the eyeballs out, makes you want to close them. You chased me all over the galaxy to ask me to save it? Let me get this straight. You want me to help the Republic? You have to be joking. Yeah, the suit. Yeah, the phone keeps you up, that's for sure. Well, my understanding is, I don't think screen time is as... What's the word I'm looking for here? Is as detrimental as a lot of people have thought. Like, I've seen like a bunch of things that say, screen time will keep you up, screen time will keep you up, screen time will keep you up. This, I think that's blatantly just not true. And then now that's based just on my experience and a couple people I know. I don't think it, I think your body is just going to still naturally get tired. Maybe it plays a little bit into it, but like, I can't tell you how many times like I've fallen asleep in front of the computer or, you know, watching TV. Just, I mean, I guess if you're trying to go to sleep, it might not, because it's something that gets your attention and can keep you awake. But I think in the long run, it's not as potent as I think maybe people think it is. Yeah, you can still pass out with the phone in your hand. I don't think that it's as wildly effective at keeping people up as I have heard. Screen time prevents people from sleeping. I don't find that true. But it can definitely add, you know, like adrenaline and stuff depending on what you're doing. I've passed out with a controller in my hand quite a few times. When you're tired, you're tired. But maybe those are like unique instances, but I don't. No, it's like the idea that it keeps like the brain active when you're trying to like cool down, wind down, and shut down, and I don't know. Like watching that high octane gameplay from Serial Killer, I guarantee you I put a ton of people to sleep. I guarantee you, most people are like, yeah, man, I fall asleep to you all the time. Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure that people just pass out listening to me. It's that dulcet, beautiful tones of the bass in my voice. It just kind of winds you down and makes you want to fall asleep. Just listening to the peaceful sounds of, you know, a pleasant voice talking to you. Oh, baby, keep it up. Now getting turned on. 50 Shades of Cereal. Yeah, I'll totally read you that book. Out loud, over the internet. I wonder if you can do those kinds of things. Like reading passages and stuff, I mean, that's fair game, but like, how would someone feel about somebody sitting down and reading their book to a bunch of people? Is that alright? Like books like that are, you know, without copyright, like say Rudyard Kipling, like some of the Jungle Book stuff, like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, you know, some things are fair use, but I wonder something like can I sit down and read you guys like the entirety of 50 Shades of Grey? Would that be okay? I mean, it's me reading it, but it's somebody else's material. I mean, I am playing somebody else's game. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm not sure how. I mean, is this really fair use of us like sitting down and playing video games? I mean, what's really the difference, right? I mean, if I can sit and play a video game to people, could I? I mean, all right, music's one thing. So the music industry is kind of like put a clamp on it. They don't like it. But what about the literature industry? The book industry, have they put a clamp on any of that stuff? I don't know how that works. You chased me all over the galaxy to ask me to save it?
In one standard month, the Republic will collapse. Not due to war or secession, but because it lacks the infrastructure to support itself. It is unknown to all but a few, but the Sith won the Jedi Civil War. Even with their supposed victory, the war left the Republic on the brink of collapse. Rather than remain and help solidify the Republic, however, Revan chose to leave known space. A frustrating turn of events, as a rallying figurehead could have done much to restore order.
How can I help? I still don't understand why you brought me here. So, what do you expect me to do about it? Yeah, I'm supposed to save the entire Republic single-handedly from destruction. You got it.
There is something moving in the galaxy that lies beyond the ability of my instruments to detect or predict. I believe it to be a legacy of the Sith, but I have been unable to determine the source. Whatever this presence is, it is staging strikes at key figures throughout the Republic, and through some unknown means, it is causing the destruction of worlds. KOTOR, a Miraluka world in the Mid-Rim, was one such place. I have reason to suspect there was a gathering of Jedi on that world when it was rendered lifeless. I cannot find any pattern in these attacks, and it is a source of frustration to me. There is some clue, however, that perhaps the Jedi are linked to these attacks, or that the targets are significant in some way I have yet to discover.
I'm gonna say you can't read unless it's public domain. Yeah, maybe. We could read some, H.P. Lovecraft. I don't know if all of Rudyard Kipling's stuff is, but I know some of it is. I know Mary Shelley Frankenstein is. There's a ton of books. I think maybe, what is it called? Moby Dick. No, it is. That's perfectly fine. It's just an excerpt. We're not reading the entirety of it. Yeah, that's fine. I thought at some point it might be amusing to read a book on stream, but I was just like, what the fuck would I read? Like, I thought maybe we would read, what is it called? Oh, the video game one. Ready Player One. I thought that would be kind of fun to do. And it's something of a bit. Yeah, it's a sentence. I'll do what I can. I don't want to see the Jedi wiped out. Well, you're out of luck because I'm not going to help you. I don't care what happens to the Republic. Let it fall to the Sith. Yeah, we'll see.
You misunderstand me. I do not wish to stop the Sith any more than I wish to stop the Jedi. It is simply important to me that the infighting amongst these Jedi religious branches be resolved so the galaxy may be put back together. I do not care which one triumphs. I only want the universe to settle down for a while, catch its breath. All these constant crises are getting somewhat repetitive.
Isn't this guy a merchant of sorts? Doesn't he make profit off of this? Isn't warmongering? Why do you care about the Republic? But you're a member of the Exchange. What does it matter? You don't care which side wins as long as the Republic stays intact? Enlightened centrist, yeah.
You could say I am something of a patriot. Although I was unable to serve during the troubles with the Mandalorians or against the aggressors known as Malak and Revan, I am able and willing to serve now. The problem is I can find no side to choose. Both are hidden from me as they seem to be hiding from each other. Irritating. It is like a Djaric board where neither player can see the other, nor see all the pieces. It is not a fair game, an equitable game.
Then maybe you should try Pazak. I don't care for the Republic. The Republic deserves to die, and it has been too long suffering as it is.
Pazak bores me. I often suspect my opponent of cheating. I prefer predictable games, such as galactic economics.
Right. I'll do what I can to help. That was my intention in the first place.
Excellent. It really is in your best interests, you know. There is no margin for error when I say that these Sith seek to murder you and all Jedi everywhere. They have been quite efficient. And when they dispose of you, there will be nothing left to stop them, and the galaxy will fall under their influence.
Then I have no problem helping. If you set me free. I have no intention of stopping the Sith. This is not my battle. There are others who can handle this.
Ah, well, there is where we are at cross purposes. I cannot set you free. You have a tendency to cause dangerous repercussions wherever you go, and I would rather keep those to a minimum. The galaxy really is a fragile place right now. I am a businessman. The Republic needs stability to survive, prosper, and grow. Whether it is led by the Sith or supported by the Jedi is of no consequence to me.
I mean... So how do you expect me to fix the Republic on the ship? I think I'm gonna leave. What's that alarm? That sound. Something wrong. Maybe you should pay attention to troubles on your own ship.
It is the proximity alarm. We are under attack. Somehow your allies have found you. Unexpected. You will remain here under guard. I must see to the defense of my ship.
Announcement. We seek to make KOTOR aware of our services, allowing us to facilitate communication and terminate hostilities in the galaxy. If that means blowing up planets, slaughtering entire species, or allying ourselves with the Sith, then that is the logical choice. Our predecessor would never understand our directives. He was slow, weak, and his vocabulary was prone to static.
Zap, zap, zap.
Ratio achieved. Still failing, Master.
Dude, like, Destroy Droid is just fucking fantastic. It is... That's the good stuff, let's be honest. That is the good stuff. Oh, we can't break into any of the consoles or anything like that. I don't have anybody that's got, like, computer skills, I think. That's not great. Oh, let's get Kartha level here. Heroic Resolve? What is that? Well, I guess he's got, like, level 1 computer use. Alright. I mean, yeah, I mean, we could get him, the Destroy Droid too, I guess. It's neutral. Might not be a bad thing to pick up on him. Speed could be helpful too, though. Destroy Droid's helpful on everyone. Let's make him faster. Oh, yeah,
Just
we
say
should.
the word.
Heal.
What is it?
What's her stats on computer? I don't think her computer stats are great. I skip over it. Yeah. 2. It's perfect. Ow! Attempt to enter the count. What? Enter the current count to obtain full access? What does that mean? The count. 1, 2. Be root deep. Access droid's memory core? You are able to download a program file called Shutdown. Unauthorized access attempt detected. Console locked until count is modified. Great. I don't know what that means. Count is modified?
I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Count. Guess we could blow open the docking hatch for whatever reason.
I hear you.
Okay, she wasn't attacking after that. I thought she'd just, like, naturally go and attack, and she wasn't. That's my...
Say the word.
Oh, thank God. Whew. Why'd you take a nap? Damn it, Kriea.
I hear you.
That was almost our doom. Access code containment cells. This code will allow unrestricted access to the containment system through the KOTOR command console. Use the computer console to run software on the containment system. Okay.
Just say the word.
Yes.
I hear you.
Do you think he has a slightly better... Unlock restricted systems? Unlock containment cell system. KOTOR command console. All programs can be run on a system after it is unlocked. To unlock a system, you have to acquire its access code. Unlock containment cell system. Systems control. Access containment cells. Run program basic diagnostics. Containment cell force fields are active. Okay. Check the program called Basic Diagnostic. Basic Diagnostic will provide status information for any system. Upload programs? Check the program called Shutdown. Shutdown attempts to disable a system may be dangerous. Check the program called Basic Diagnostics will provide basic information on any system. Run program shutdown. Containment cell force fields are inactive. There we go.
Yes. What is it?
I don't know where we're going here. I like how he has couches and chairs and stuff. What a nerd.
Just say the word. Pure Pazak.
Pure Pazak.
What is it?
I can't fight something through the wall, game. Oh, were these the containment cells? This droid appears badly damaged. Access droid's core memory? You're able to recover access codes to the turret system. Oh my. We definitely want to shut down the turret system. I guess we should go back to the computer console over there and shut that bad boy down. There's usually multiple turrets that want to, you know, eat my bed puddings. Oh, man. Access restricted, so I can't do anything with it. Like, we don't have, like, the programming knowledge to get through
Just
it.
say the word.
Know that there's enemies on the other side.
Let me
of
take
this.
care of this. Pure Pazak.
What is it?
What are you doing, Cardi?
More where that came from. Let's settle this.
1, 1, 1. How did that thing say 1, 1, 1? One, 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 one,
Just
one,
say the
one.
word.
You yelling some binary at me there, robot? Is binary a thing here?
I hear you.
Okay. Oh! Nice. Nothing else. Pure bizarre.
I hear you.
Pure bizarre. Pure bizarre. Kriea, save me!
Yes.
Dude, he died in 1 second. And then I died in 2 seconds. I'm glad we saved before we went through there. Jesus Christ. What the hell were those things made of? God?
I hear
Which one of you guys triggered the alarm? Ah! No, cars! God, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Why can't we attack that one right there to the left? Or the one in front of me, for Christ's sake? What the hell is wrong with you, game? He's dead. He didn't do a fucking thing other than die. He just ran into the middle of the fucking room. Oh my god. One zero zero. Turret system. Operating normal. Hostile and friendly units. I'm just gonna kind of watch this play out. Okay. Audience room. I mean, to be fair, I want to keep looking around the ship. To be fair. Ha! A tube! I always knew there'd be a tube in here. It's my Teletubby. Aha! Droid appears badly damaged. You are able to recover the reset program. That'll probably have something to do with the turrets. We can reset the turrets, right? Then maybe that will stop them from attacking me, which I don't really care. I kind of want the experience from busting them up, so...
Just say the word.
But no one wants you, Karth. So needy all the time. Hey, I didn't get hurt from that, so we'll take it. Oh. You can't open Kriea. She's like a vault. Hatred. Ooh. An explosive rocket, you say? And some components, you say? Grenade, rocket, adrenal strength, paralysis start. Looks like we got everything in here. Well, he said 100? What did I hit? Did I not hit 0? Did I hit 1? Did I not hit 1? I'm not gonna try to force it. Not gonna try to force it.
Pure Bazak.
Pure Bazak. Warp, warp. I just want to loot. Scoot and a loot. Piercing dart. Construction kit. I don't know what that is.
Pure Bazak.
Bazak. Some more tunnelers. What's a tunneler for? Pure Bazak. What tunnel do? There's still a bunch of things on the other side of the ship that we can't do yet. Pure Bazak. Or at least that I didn't do yet. So I could go into the audience chamber for now, maybe. If'n we wants did to. If'n.
Poison.
Oh my god, why did I walk through that? I didn't know! Yeah, Bazak. Oh. That's it? That was it? Oh. I guess we could go check out the audience chamber. Yeah, Bazak. Not before we save, but definitely go check it out. Hey, friend! That's me! I'm a here. Repair. Scavenge a droid for components. Your high repair skills allowed you to remove a great deal of components from the droid. Oh, we got components. Soup! All I want to do is soup, and a soup. Just eat some soup! All I want to do is soup, and a soup. Just eat some soup! Failed. It's incredibly complex. And we're too much of an idiot. Who has the higher computer skill here? He's a 2. He's a 3. Well, there we go. Ah, science. We don't know science. Weird science. How does it work? Weird science. What does it want? Weird science. Do we have anything that boosts computer usage? I don't think we can switch characters, so... Computer use +3. We could throw that on. Or the adrenaline amplifier on him. I mean, that'll give me like a 5. Oh, damn. Constitution 16. Yeah, we're never gonna have that. Computer use +1. Computer use +6. There we go. Hearth. Hack it. Failure! I can't do any of it. I'm a complete failure. Mom, I'm sorry. Dude, we had a 12. Just like real life, total failure. It's Cletus and Rusty's science hour. The Rusty Cletus. Keep your Rusty Cletus away from me. It does so bother me. I don't want to move that one up. I think we need lightsaber action, though. Lightsaber. Lightsaber. It's a lightsaber. Alright, I'm getting... Even though we could get some other things, I'm getting the speed, because that gives me... 2... Shibbity-doo-dah! Shibbity-yay! So I could get a super yell. We can get a big ol' fuck up the stasis field. I think that's multiple enemies. Same with the force wave. Ooh. I like the speed, so I definitely want that on. I like screaming at stuff, though. This power creates a wave of sound that does 242 points of sonic damage and reduces attributes by 6 points to all enemies within 10 meters of the attacker for 30 seconds. Kinda like that. An telekinetic explosion around the Jedi. All enemies within 15 meters are thrown 5 meters, fall to the ground, and are incapacitated for 6 seconds and take damage equal to 1.5 times the attacking character's level. Explosion, you say? Okay. Whatever. Explosion time, baby. Explode me. She can duel. Another sentence? What the hell? Alright, let's see here. Right on here. I thought you might have... Ooh, that was erotic. I thought you might have... That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a keeper. It's a keeper. There now, hey, there now, hey. It's a pretty sad one. They can't all be winners, you know? I mean, we don't have a lightsaber for. It's your favorite book that you read, that I read on stream. Oh, you stop. We'll get her a lightsaber eventually. Let's give it to her. X gonna give it to her. I was really hoping that we could do Force Lightning there. You can have the explosive wave on her, or we can give her, like, the big speed. I'm pretty sure we're gonna give her... Oh, we could do both. We can do both. We can do both. So we're at level 15 now. Force Lightning 3rd level is up there. Okay. It's at 18. Cool. I dig it. She's very neutral. Well, I had 204 force power. Where'd my 204 force power go? Where'd it go? Maybe, like, I unequipped something? So I could have swore that I had higher wisdom than that. I don't know what it would have been. At some point we had 204. Maybe it was like, maybe we had like somebody like cast something on us and I was just like, oh, look at all the stuff I have. Maybe that was it. I honestly don't know. It really seems weird to me. I mean, that's better. Put that on. I really thought we had way more force thinkies. False thinkies. Wire power distribution access code. Access primary power supply system. View secondary power supply system. Cloaking device. Primary. Switch containment cells to secondary system. Switch docking hatch seal to secondary system. Supporting docking hatch seal. Secondary system. Supporting none. What did I do? Containment cells, cloaking device, docking hatch seal. What? I totally know everything that I just accomplished. Absolutely. Without question. Okay, good thing we didn't get poisoned. Ah!
This shall not stop us for long.
More where that came from.
Immune. Not to death. Not immune to death. Nothing's immune to death. But I thought I was immune, Papa. I thought I was immune. Not to death, son. Not to death. But, Papa! Ah! I think I did use Atton for all of Nar Shadaa. I think so.
Focus.
It happened. Things happen, you know? He deserved it. Good old Karth. Good old Karth. Raise the force fields. We will trap them within the ship. What? You can't trap me in the ship with stinky, dinky force fields. Uh-oh. Yeah, kick him. Kick him again. That robot's real
I
kickable.
will silence this one.
What are you doing, Karth? Why would you run over there? Here, I'll deal with it. Fire suppression unit. Dead. I like these guys, you know? They're a pretty solid squad of nerds, right? Oh, good.
I hear you.
Ah! Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi! Got him! There's a few dialogue triggers there. Or have you completed dialogue? I think we completed it. He's a Jedi now. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea if I missed anything or not, you know?
I hear you.
Alright, if one of those guys want to come charging down here, that's cool. Ah! Stay away from me! It's got a decent backstory? Yeah, for a murderer. Look at me do stuff without my help of me. Alright, solo dolo time. You guys are fine on your own here. For a sick, terrible human being, do I believe in second chances? No! He's a monster. Monster! I judge him. He's very judgeable. In, you know, like, the judgy kind of way, where you look at someone and you judge them for their actions. Yeah. Go show him. Making evil decisions. What a terrible human being he's been. Naughty boy, and he should be punished. Yes, punished. But how should we punish him? With love? Punish him with forgiveness? Punish him with redemption? Star Wars is all about the redemption story, right? Oh, Kriea fucking hates me. Every decision I make, though, Kriea hates. Kria's all about that, stop making decisions, you poop head. And I'm all like, damn, Kriea, this fucked up. And she likes to chastise us for everything we do. This code will allow unrestricted access to the minefield of the KOTOR command console. Use the computer console to run software on the minefield system. She's so hard to please. Typical women? No, that's typical anyone. Everyone's fickle and hard to please. It's not just a woman's trait. That's just a very man thing to say. Spank 'em. Ooh. Spankin' rankin'. It was a joke. I know. I know. I like Kriea. She's a well-written character. I enjoy her. Even though she just popped into existence. Holy crap. We're getting levels left and right here. Oh, right. We were leveling her wisdom. All right. Her dog carries this game so well done. It really is. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. She's a very entertaining character, you know. She's that character that you love to hate. She's written extremely well. I enjoy that. I enjoy that quite bit much. All right. Oh, she's got the yell too. Right. Okay, cool. Yeah. With a rebel yell. All right, Karth. Oh, I said I wanted to get him another level in wisdom. That's right. So we got a +1 there. That's right. Just so we could have a little bit more on the horsepower side of things, even though it's not going to help him a whole lot, just a little something. All right. Yeah, more speed maybe? What else did I think that I wanted for him? Like maybe some destroy droid or something like that. Yeah, probably. All right, let's keep pumping the speed though. And her voice actor? Oh yeah. Like everyone's. The only person's voice I'm not a big fan of is Bao-Dur.
It sounds like he's whispering in my brain. I just don't enjoy the way he talks. To me, it's a bit frustrating and disturbing.
I'll like it. I'll like it. I'll like it. And Visa's voice actor does something really similar to Bao-Dur, but I don't mind her voice too much, but there's something about Bao-Dur's voice that just is like, it's not the calmness, it's like the actual tone of the voice that just, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, man. It gives me the damn heebie-jeebies. I don't like it. I don't want heebie-jeebies. See, now we're back up to 2. Oh. No, we had higher. I don't know why I had 204 force points before. I don't know, but we don't have it anymore. So that's life. I like the voice actors and the 1,000-yard stare voice. Yeah. He's out to lunch. Oh God, is that the minefield that they want me to go through here? Maybe we can. All right, let's solo dolo this. Maybe we can lure in.
I say the word.
One of the robots. Are they gonna? I want the fucking minefield in front of me. Why is he trying to seduce you? Everyone wants to seduce me. That's how it works. I'm very seducible. I'm seductive. Wait, they're seductive. Someone's seductive. Where? Okay, we're over there. Select me and go team! Not sure if you plan on doing a dark side playthrough, but if so, I'd suggest female for some changes. If I did want to do another playthrough, I would probably do the other gender, but I only plan on doing a single playthrough here. It takes a while to get through these games, and There's a lot of other stuff I need to be playing, I'll tell you that.
Everyone down.
I have so many exciting plans for Halloween. And by Halloween, I mean September. And by Halloween, I mean September. After this, I'm going to be playing through Resident Evil 4. Ooh. Starting up the spooky games a little bit early. Darth Ewok?
Just say the word.
What'd you call my mom? What? Did you call my mama? My mama! Oh, okay. Are you gonna come over here, or do you want me to just shoot you in the Palpatine? I don't know how to select that guy, but he's just gonna chill there. Oh, okay, I got his attention. I got his attention! He's all grabby. I'm getting Hunsy.
I hear you.
Ah! Hell yeah, Spooky. See, I am so excited for horror
Say the word.
games. There's so many horror games I'm excited for this year. So many. Flat tail. Maybe at some point. Oh, he's just gonna attack? Okay. And you're gonna attack? Okay. Nice. Way to go, team. Team us. I didn't even have to recruit you all. Alright, now less robots trying to bite me. I think Halloween is like my favorite time of the year. It doesn't mean that I have to relegate, you know, spooky games to Halloween. But I want to. It's like excitement. It's like something to look forward to. I love horror games. I absolutely love them. I find it a ton of fun, and it you know, it gives it kind of a savoir-faire. Nice, delectable look. And it gives me something to look forward to, you know? I get to pick out, like, a bunch of horror games and then, like, get all... It's like Christmas morning, you know? I get all excited and pumped for spooky games. It's great. Absolutely great. So, we're getting experience for dismantling the mines, but the game doesn't tell you you're getting experience for it. I wonder how much we get. Here, let's, where's our experience counter? 805. 6805. We're probably not getting more than that. 805. We got 106. Yeah, we got 106. That's a decent amount of experience. Light Mastery plus 3 Con. Plus 3 Wisdom. Oh. That's kind of cool. Get a little bonus there. Oh, Wisdom. I mean, that's obvious. That's right there. Now we boosted that Wisdom up nicely. RA Village was just kind of goofy. I loved Resident Evil Village. You haven't played a lot of horror games, but the ones you have kind of suck. I guess it really depends on, like, how you feel about things. I mean, you could say that about just about anything. For some unity. You know, we haven't really seen too many Jedi types wandering about. Yeah, I want to get the big yell. Big yell. We might think about grabbing that for some unity at some point, though. I loved Village. I thought it was great. Yeah, I mean, it's got some over-the-top silliness in it, but I appreciate it for that. You know, it's a little campy, but it's intentional. It's intentional. Well, I don't know that Resident Evil is going for full-on, you know, scary. It's mixing like a handful of things together. I think it does a good job of doing it, you know. Lady Dimitrescu is definitely, I mean, she's like a 20-foot woman who's a vampire. Like, I like that. You got Heisenberg, who's some Magneto robotics master. You got that weird fish dude. I don't remember his name, or the doll lady. I loved the variety of areas and stuff that you got to go through, like the kind of enemies you get to go up against. Or bosses, I guess I should say. I really liked it. I had a fun time in unlocking all the stuff. I don't often sit around and like go for unlock everything. We beat it on every difficulty. I unlocked every single thing you could do in the game. I got all the achievements. I grinded out all the mercenary stuff. We did a knife run on the hardest difficulty. Like I had a fun time playing through that game. I had a lot of time. Yeah, and that's kind of the joke about it, is that like Ethan's unkillable, but the game actually, I don't want to spoil anything for people that haven't played it, but there's a reasoning for Ethan being the way Ethan is. I think even me saying that's kind of a spoiler, but it all makes sense. Sort of, I guess. I liked it. Completely kills the sense of suspense. I mean, that could be... I think in any game, the reason why horror games, especially horror games, and especially games like the Resident Evil survival horror genre, whether it's actually Resident Evil or Silent Hill or Dead Space, is that you have something to risk and lose. When you start mixing in more action-oriented things and you give the player a ton of ammo and stuff like that, you kind of lose the sense of fear. You're like, oh, well, I've got like 8 billion rounds. I'm basically unkillable. That kind of goes away. But when you have limited resources and stuff, that's really where that sense of dread comes in. Because now you're vulnerable. That's really what gives the terror, is you don't want to die. That's why a lot of those games institute not so much checkpoint systems, but like limited save systems. And I think that's what adds that dread to those games, is because of like that looming fear of dying and then having to do things again. And yes, creatures being grotesque and stuff and like being like overly gory and bloody does add stuff to it, and jump scares and stuff, but it really is that foreboding sense of like limited resources and like fear that, you know, bad things can happen. And I think to an extent Resident Evil 8 does a good job of managing that. At some point you eventually have an overabundance of ammo and stuff, but in some situations they are kind of frightening, especially going through the factory and stuff. The factory and I think the dollhouse were the best parts of that game, but yeah, I mean, Ethan's kind of, crash test dummy. You know, he's kind of unkillable. Command console? Oh. Minefield system. Power distribution system. Droid controller. Well, we haven't gotten that yet. Run program overload restricted to the bridge. Shutdown. Alright, we'll deal with that in a bit. I don't know what they're going to want me to do from that. I liked 8. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. but I really enjoyed 8. 8 might be one of my favorite Resident Evil games. Now, granted, I haven't played all the Resident Evil games, but of the ones I have played, might be my favorite. I've never beat 4, and I have played almost nothing of 5 and 6, which are the games we're going to be going through this Halloween. I'm actually kind of really excited to go through those. Regardless of the overall consensus of how those games actually are. I don't really care about other people's opinions. I just want to know if the games are amusing to me or not. Alright, so I'm assuming this is the bridge. The bridge. Kyber Dart parts. Aratech Ion Master. Access code droid controller. This code will allow unrestricted access to the droid controller through the KOTOR command console. Use the computer console to run software on the droid controller. I don't really care about the droid controller. I want to fight the droids. I don't want to disable them. I wanna fight. Fight. Alright. It's this one? Bridge command console. So Godo was never here. He's somewhere else. I thought maybe he was like somewhere else on the ship, but no, he's not here. You've never played the Ari on rail shooter? That's the PlayStation 1 Resident Evil Survivor. I played a little bit of that. I had the light gun for the PlayStation. I played like maybe like the first level of it, and I was like, this sucks. I wasn't a fan. Alright, overload? Failure, power supply systems already operating at levels exceeding recommended maximums. So, diagnostic. Primary and secondary power supply systems are online. There was another door on the ship. Yeah. What's this up here? That's where the Ebon Hawk is. So what was the one to the south of the Ebon Hawk? That one also looked like a door that we could go through. It looked like we could blow up that doorway with a mine. I don't know if we can get back over there. I want to check that out. Let's quickly run back over there and see if there's something we can do there. There's a bunch of Resident Evil games I haven't played. I haven't really played too many of the spin-off games of Resident Evil. I do want to play through the Revelations games, which is why I want to play through 4, 5, and 6. Because I tried to play the first Revelations game, and at least story-wise, I had no idea what the hell anybody was talking about, and I was like, alright, I'll play through the other ones so maybe I can have an idea, but Resident Evil lore and story is convoluted as hell. Kinda, for dumb people like me, hard to keep up with. So what happens... I should have a bunch. Deadly frag mine. Alright. Blow it up!
Right here.
Get away from it! It did nothing. Can't be ridden except by the console on the bridge. Got you.
I hear you.
I think we could just stay with us. Yeah, and there were a handful of other... So how am I supposed to figure out here what the security console, the attempt to enter the count? I don't know what that would be. I didn't want to brute force it. I thought maybe we'd be able to figure it out. And I thought it was those droids going down, telling us a number. And the last one I got was, I think, 100, but that didn't go in. The computer didn't want it. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe there's no number that we can put in. 3. Feed all your settlers to a Deathclaw, and it turns out you needed them? Oh no. No kind act goes unpunished. I know, right? Who would think you need help from settlers and not murder them in the Deathclaw? I don't know what any of those things are. Deathclaw sounds neat, though. 5. We're forcing it open. Look at me. I got my hacking glasses on. Six. Is it like different every time? It's completely random. You can't guess it's cereal. Seven. Count of what? Well, I mean, I know what a settler is, but not in reference to what you're talking about. Defense Summer. Audience Chamber. The Audience Chamber defense region consists of 8 powerful turrets supported by several combat-ready droids. Interrogation Chamber. Interrogation Chamber defenses have been reassigned. It's the Interrogation Chamber? Power Conduit Interrogation Chamber. I don't think I need to do that. The Exterior Defense region consists of over a dozen powerful turrets. Nope, no it doesn't. The Interior Defense region consists over 12 mines. These mines are programmed to not be triggered by KOTOR droids. Well, they don't exist there anymore. Upgrade droid combat algorithms. What was the number? Why 7? What count were they asking for? Count what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I clearly brute forced it, but I don't know what they wanted. A Deathclaw is a giant murder lizard. There's a way you can tame them and keep them as a pet. In what? What are we talking about? There's a video game you're playing, right? I don't know what that is. Right. But what game are you playing that has a Deathclaw in Settlers? Deathclaw! Yeah, I don't know what that 7 was in reference. I have no idea. Well, we brute forced it. Oh, Fallout 4. The Deathclaws are like those big gnarly things. Okay, yeah, I got you. I remember, maybe. Maybe. Alright, now we need to go back to the front of the ship. Got it. Well, then I don't know what those numbers those droids were spitting out then. I thought it was going to be like a 3-digit number thing. I don't know what that was then. I thought that was going to be the count. I don't know what the count is. Zero idea what that was supposed to be. Whatever, game. Whatever, bruh. Secondary power supply. Containment cells, cloaking device, docking hatch seal. Containment cells. Overload. Shut down. Minefield. Overload. Warning, this operating mode is unsafe. Shut down. Got him. Turret defense. Overload. Shut down. Droid controller. Droids functioning normal. Droids set to protect all guests on board when order was issued will be defended. Overload. Shut down. Power distribution. Primary and secondary power supply systems are online. Overload. Power supply systems already operating at levels exceeding recommended. Shut them down. Success. Okay, now overload. Okay.
More visitors. I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. Ah, what remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
Oh no! The Sith family will scour the galaxy for the Jedi, and then we will bring them here to KOTOR. I am here. What? You're welcome to try, Big Eyes. I will not fight you. If you're here for before KOTOR, I would drill holes through your body like a nest of hungry Sphero. Oh, what? Sphero? Okay, I'm gonna charge you. And then I'm gonna hit you with this force wave. Then I'm gonna hit you with another force wave. And then hit you with another force wave. That went real well. Those guys were idiots. I guess we're just rolling out. Maybe, sorta. Fight, 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 fight. Of course. Scream! Okay, you didn't scream, it's okay. Yeah, good face kick. Good for, holy shit, I got really hurt by something. Thanks, Card. Loinks. Get 'em. You're so dead, punk. Look at how fast we run. We're like Lightning McQueen. In that movie with Lightning McQueen. What was that? Optimized transportation device? Finally, we meet the exile. You should tell your companion that he should strike to kill, not wound. Oh, Karth?
Not again.
We meet again, handsome, strong, fearful human. They like you, Karth.
Ladies, what you need is a man who understands the two of you and understands your needs.
You understand our desire? Hugs, farts, farts. Jesus Christ! Because we desire to dance, to hunt, and to kill. Oh, I like to dance. Do the funky Y2C.
Meeting with scruffy humans might have been the first on that list.
Next time, strike to kill, not to wound. You will not escape us this time. Okay. Can we fight now? You guys talk too much.
Run? I didn't run from you two Shuddas last time. And this time, I'm gonna make sure you stay down.
Yeah, you Shudda. What's a Shudda? Is that dirty? Did I say something dirty? Am I in trouble? Here. Y'all motherfuckers dead. What did I just do? Karth's about to get paged. Like a pagey? Twi'lek spinning blade. That sounds cool. Another spinning blade? That also sounds cool. Could I have multiple spinning blades? We'll show Karth what's what with our happy faces. They'll never expect it. Get away from me! Oh, hell yeah. Oh, these guys are like super squishy. Pegged? Who's pegging? Peggle? Oh, fuck them nerds up! Go get them! Y'all squishy as hell. Kick 'em in the dickum, kick 'em in the dickum, kick 'em in the dickum, then say yum. Where's Karth? Bruh, you gotta like join in the fights. The AI is questionable in this game. When they attack, they go all out, but they have to like be in the room and stuff. And you know, less dumb. Okay. Go get him! Go get him! I don't think we can go into that. I've tried a bunch of times to gain access to that thing, and the game has never once let me. I don't think we can. Oh my god! Karth wants to get pegged by the Twi'lek twins? Cool. Can I join? I'd be jealous. Can we at least see it? I want to see it. I want to see it with my own two eyes. That's exciting. Oh yeah, I guess we can. Why me no right good? I don't know. I wanted the explosion from multiple angles. Instead, it was just like, explosion.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus
YouTube?
the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is gonna be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shadaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble.
What the hell?
What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
What? We've got another droid? How'd you get on my ship? Tell me about the droid. Why would I want this droid? I think your gift is useless. Wasn't your ship just destroyed?
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean.
Tell me more about the droid.
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Aww. Well, I know you won't try to kill me.
I cannot harm you. You are the key to saving the Republic. Pray that you do not prove yourself otherwise.
G0T0 Goto has joined your party. He has special powers over droids and cannot set off mines. Thanks for the droid, Goto. Let's get to Nar Shadaa. I want your help. Maybe I should shut it down. Nar Shadaa.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shadaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Why did Kavar think I would return from exile? I have questions I want answered. Then you know I've come to end you.
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
Me? Wait, why me?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
I have questions I want answered.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
Where are all the Jedi? What happened to them? I need to know why you cast me out of the Order. Are you on Nar Shadaa? Why'd you cut me off from the Force? At the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it? You know anything of the Force bonds and how to end them? I've heard enough. Prepare to die. Alright, we're all the Jedi.
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Fondled by war. Plan?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time.
Atris is on Telos.
Atris? But I had thought she had gone to KOTOR with the others.
You sound surprised.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
I had other questions.
What I can tell you, I will.
What happened to them?
It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing. And someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered, they were seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of KOTOR, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
I know, right? Getting fondled by war has got to be delightful. Ares, please. Why did you hide? Is that why you hid? So you retreated?
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who was strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace.
Oh, it sounds like you should go on Unsolved Mysteries. That makes no sense.
It does, but you must step back to see it. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us.
Open exposure, you say? Go on. I had other questions.
Very well.
I need to know why you cast me out of order.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer. Nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
I had other questions.
Very well.
Why are you on Nar Shadaa?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shadaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered.
It's not the only reason you came here to hide.
No, you are right. That is not the whole truth. It is difficult to detect a Force user on Nar Shadaa, and I knew it. This threat we face, It leaves wounds in the Force when it strikes. It leaves nothing.
And you were afraid.
To live life without the Force, to vanish and die and leave only an echo, it was terrifying. To be connected to all life around you, then to have it stripped, I can only imagine what it must have been like for you. But even that imagining cannot compare with the truth. But there is more than that. On Nar Shadaa, one cannot escape what was left from the Jedi Civil War. From the failure of the Masters, from our failure to properly train Jedi, came disaster. And I wondered if perhaps the teachings of the Jedi had been our failing all along. There have been so many failures by teachers who believed in the code with all their being. Master Arca failed Ulic, as Master Boss failed Exar Kun, as Kay and Zar and the others of the Council failed Revan and Malak. For all the acts we do to preserve the galaxy, from such an arrogance that all we do is right and just, I wonder if there is a counter-effect that is created that strikes back at us. Exar Kun, Ulic Keldroma, Malak, Revan, you, all Jedi. There is something wrong in the Force, a wound, a sound that is growing, like a scream. You can hear it echo in Nar Shadaa, sometimes when the moon is on orbit. It is a frightening thing to feel, that perhaps being connected to all life is not enlightenment at all, but simply another doom. And I think that maybe, perhaps, to forsake the Force as you did, to cut loose our bonds, may not be the wrong thing to do. You taught me something important in the Council Chamber long ago, Exile, and it has stayed with me all these years. You were right to do what you did. Everything you did.
Aw, love! You were thinking more Athena, but that works too. Well, Athena's not the god of war.
Very well.
Why'd you cut me off from the Force?
Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other Masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
What? You don't like my goggles? My goggles is cool. It's a fashion statement. It's fashion forward, T. Get with the times. We're setting trends, baby. Athena is a god of war? Ares is the god of war. Ares is the god of war. Ares! Not to say that the other gods didn't go to war. She was the head goddess of Sparta for that very reason. Sparta. Sparta doesn't count. It's barely in Greece. She's the goddess of war. I thought she represented something else. Let's see what all the goddess of gods of godders. Athena. She was like beauty and stuff like that. The goddess of love and beauty, battle strategy, and wisdom. I mean, that's not technically the god of war, it's the god of strategy and wisdom. Answer my question. Internet, go. Handicraft. Handicraft. Ooh, and practical reason? She was essentially urban and civilized, the antithesis in many respects of Artemis, goddess of the outdoors. She was produced without a mother? so that she emerged full grown from his forehead. She just popped out of his forehead. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? Where'd you come from, you grown-ass motherfucker? What? It's literally the first sentence of her wiki entry. You can't believe Wikipedia, Teak. Wikipedia's a liar. I went to Britannica.com. And it says... The city protectress, goddess of war, handicraft, and practical reason. Goddess of war. Athena wasn't a god of war. She was a goddess. Ha! Incorrect. Handicraft. Handicraft. I want a handicraft. How do I get a handicraft? What is handicraft? Is that like tapestries and like barrel making? Like a cooper? Is that like basket weaving? Is that sewing? Is it a quilting? What about stationarying? I like to stationary. All the gods represent a lot. They do. They do. A lot of the gods represent more than one thing. They do. I prefer the more debaucherous gods, like all of them. At the end of the trial, you and the free masters, and you and the other free, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. Well, what was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it, and although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
Well, if I stab you in the face, then you can't talk. If I chop off all your limbs, limb chops, limb chops, limb chops, limb chops, limb chops. Either way, I guess you can get fondled by Athena or Ares or both if you're going to get fondled by war, okay? Is everyone happy? Let the fondlings commence.
Very well.
Oh, he said very well. Okay, okay. Do you know anything of force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
What the fuck is Vrook? You keep saying names and I don't know who any of these people are. Is there any way to remove such a bond? I have developed a bond with another. One that is lethal to us both.
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound.
Oh, I don't want an empty wound.
Very well.
I don't want an empty wound. I have enough emptiness. It makes me sad. I don't want to be sadder. Okay. So I think we've asked them everything.
They have some... So
yeah, so let's just get to, this is all I wish to know. What happens now? That's a weird... Shouldn't that, like, be in the questioning? It's weird that it's, like, at the end of one of the dialogue paths.
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shadaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
So you blame them. To fight in the Mandalorian Wars was no betrayal. Your students, your disciples were taught to protect innocence, even when you would not.
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed.
I like this guy.
Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
What are you talking about, do battle? What? But Revan redeemed himself. Certainly that must give you some hope. I urge you to reconsider. For all the failings of the Jedi, there have been so many successes. Let us end this. I am sick of your ramblings. No, letting you live seems more punishment, and I will serve as a lesson to the other Jedi, perhaps weaken them with your doubts.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
But it was Revan's choice. It was my choice, you shit bucket. Is there anything you could teach me?
But we have spoken enough, I think. In words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This is a long war, I fear, with many battles left to fight. You will need to conserve your strength when using the Force, if you hope to make it through the long road ahead. This form heightens your affinity to the Force, allowing you to gather your strength faster, even in the midst of combat.
What is happening?
Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
What? I thought we were gonna fight him and murder him. Blaster deflect. Oh! FP regen. FP regen during combat. force damage. Many opponents against Jedi. Plus against Jedi, minus blaster effect. Blaster deflect. Many opponents goes down. I see. FP regen, force damage. Regen outside of combat. Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. I didn't realize that there was like a variety of different things there. Cool beans. Alright, folks. I think that's where we're gonna call it. I've been streaming for almost 11 hours. I didn't realize that. Time really flies. It's really bright outside. It's 10 o'clock. I got a bunch of shit I need to do. It's crazy. This crazy. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. See if I know anyone that's streaming right now. We could go throw them a raid. It's always nice. Anybody else playing Star Wars? See if someone else is playing KOTOR. Maybe we can throw some love to another KOTOR streamer. Bunch of people playing the Old Republic. I'm the only one playing 2, but there's other people playing 1. All right. I don't see anything. I'm just gonna call it here, guys. 48 hours stream, let's go. But I have things that I need to do. You nerds. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, guys. Enjoy your mornings, afternoons, evenings, whatever you got going on today. I'm just gonna call it here. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do, and I'm starving. There's that too. I haven't had food in a really long time. I need food. Guys, have great days. Enjoy yourselves. I'll be back tonight, and we can discuss more things I'm wrong about. Like all the Greek gods that I don't know what they're gods of. Bye, guys. Have great days. Take it easy.